I was going through a critical conversation with one of the senior HR leader, and that HR leader was full of aggression, anger, frustration, and when he was sharing with me about his daily life and so many years he has spent in the service of the people in that particular organization. And the simple question he asked that who will take care of HR there in the organization? Many times this happens that when you see the entire life cycle of an employee from the onboarding to the offboarding of an employee, hire to retire of an employee, these HR people are always busy in terms of arresting the attrition in the organization, maintaining and keeping the higher and the high pot talent in the organization, and keep on putting their mind and heart into how they can create the best employee engagement activity. Now, over a period of time, they realize that what is there in it for them. It is more than the reward and recognition what organization really set in an organization. So the responsibility of a leaders in the organization is to take care of the few important things what these people really require into the organization. And the cycle, if you see these people over a period of time, if they do not see anything, especially for their own recognition, for their own reward, for their own growth, and their own learning and engagement activity, they will also look for another organization, and this organization will remain as a roller coaster for employee. They are coming, learning into this organization and moving faster, and that is lending to the attrition in the organization, mainly the infancy attrition, which is within a year. So whatever strategy you think, if you do not have right thing in the right place, especially the kind of people which can really build the organization having heart-to-heart connect, they understand each other's KRA, KPI. So I was going through a very critical conversation recently where I asked the employee, okay, what do you do in the organization? Why few organizations are there, those who are keep on achieving their numbers, objectives and their goals, and they are successful? Why there are still the organization, those who are keep on struggling to build the business goals, achieving the business goals, organizational numbers and the objectives? The simple findings, and Harvard also resembles the same findings into the case study, which says that successful organizations, people, if you interview them, if you ask them simple question, and the question was, what is the objective and the goal of your function? And their all goals and the objectives are aligned with the organizational goals, and which is called the larger impact on the vision and mission of the organization. So are you aligning your strategies? Are you aligning your goals of your respective function with the organization? The role and the responsibility of HR plays a very important role. So friends, this is something, when you see a movie becomes super duper hit. Everybody knows about the hero, singer, villain in the movie, who is the hero, heroine, actress in the movie, but very few people, they understand who are the people and on the backstage, those who really supported to make them as a hero, to give and produce the best music in the industry, background effect and whatever it is. So the role of HR is very much critical, and they also plays the same role in an organization. So now a question comes here. If you do not have anything, especially for your HR people in the organization, over a period of time, they will be losing their faith and confidence, and especially the morale in the organization. In United States, many people, they fell because of the heart attack in the Monday morning when they are about to reach to their offices, and they know that they need to do their mundane routine job. There is nothing new into them. So what is that learning curve you are creating for each and every employee in an organization, which possibly keep them on the path on the next competency which they possibly looking for? So when you create this environment and the culture, when everybody has something to look for their future, for their maybe their promotion, their growth, their incentives, and more than that for their learning. So the learning organizations are always leading organization. So if you create a learning culture in an organization, that organization will very soon going to lead the industry. So what are the new practices are there? What are the new good habits are there which successful organizations are keep on inculcating and implementing into their culture? And this is what which is important, that you keep certain amount of that portion there, which will be keep on learning from some other industry people, those who are very much successful, and those who are keep on doing this lot of experimentation and inculcating the new things into their system and processes, and finally they help their organization to grow by helping their people to grow. So find it out from the different successful organization, maybe from your industry or any other industry, what are the system and processes they are following, what are their KPIs and KRAs are there, what are their customer and their employee engagement activities, what they are following throughout the year, and how you are giving them their assessment when it comes to the appraisal of an employee. So what do you discuss with them when it comes to the appraisal of an employee? It is more than achieving their objectives and the goal. Are you asking few questions like what really you wanted to achieve? What are your personal, family, academic and professional goals? How we can help you to achieve more? How we can help you to go to the next level? And to help that particular thing, do you have that specific learning strategy in the organization? And when it comes to learning strategy, may not be your internal people in the organization which may help these employees, and maybe you can find out and understand the external employees, external people in the industry, the experts, subject matter experts, bring them into the organization, give them the feel that something good is happening outside. If we do not implement, somebody else, some other organization will implement and lead the organization. So guys, these are the few important thoughts I thought of sharing with you. And if you have not seen, please go through my video on the 9-box matrix, which is the very much important tool, especially to understand the potential people in the organization and how you can classify them to the different levels. Thank you so much for watching. Wish you all the best. And if you find these strategies are very much useful for you. So the question here, who is HR for HR? So in the organization, leaders plays a very important role to keep this flag of doing something for HR people, those who are taking care of each and every granular and the minute need of the organization, and make sure that your organization becomes successful. Thank you so much for watching.